Hello, welcome. How y'all doing? Pretty good. Thank you. Welcome to New Orleans Jazz Museum. On the behalf of New Orleans Jazz National Historical Park, we want to thank you for coming here. Thank the New Orleans Jazz Museum for partnering with us to have this wonderful program. The mission of the New Orleans Jazz National Historical Park is to instill in a public appreciation for New Orleans jazz music, culture, history, and we do so by providing programs that entertain you, educate you, and hopefully enlighten you by the time you sit through the entire program. And so on today and every Tuesday, we have our Arrowhead Jazz Band, which is a band comprised of Arrowhead leaders or park rangers and local jazz musicians. And so we have a wonderful ensemble today, and I want you to help me introduce the band. On drums, we have Jason Marsalis. Yes, you may know that name. On bass, Kerry Lewis Sr. Piano, Shea Pierre. On vocals, Saskia Walker. And I am Jay Perdue, leading the band today. Yes. Yes. So today is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's to all the couples. I hope you get a whole bunch of king cake, a whole bunch of throws. What you say? Chocolate. Forget the chocolate. You're in New Orleans. Get a king cake. Yes, box of chocolates, flowers, all that things, and I hope you have a wonderful day today. And also, we're still continuing to celebrate Black History, so happy Black History Month. Yes. And if you were here last week, we started off this Black History Month series celebrating Black American music. And throughout these Tuesdays, we want to highlight different genres in Black American music. So that we're talking about the blues, we're talking about traditional jazz, funk, R&B, and yet last Tuesday we focused on the blues, and today we're going to focus on traditional style music. And we're going to start off this set with a song titled Big Butter and Eggman. I want a big butter and egg man. I want him to be from New Orleans. I want somebody who's been working all day. So when I come home, I got some money to play. Now pretty clothes, they've never been mine. But I want somebody who's going to give me their time. Oh, 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 I want Big Butter and Egg Man. Carrie Lewis Sr., I want a big butter and egg man. I want that man to be from New Orleans. I want somebody who's been working all day. So when he come home, I got some money to play now. Now pretty clothes, they've never been mine. But I want somebody who's just worth my time. I want big butter and egg. A big butter and egg man wants me. All right, so one thing to know about traditional jazz music or trad jazz is that it's music that's predominantly written in early 20th century and late 19th century. And so it really focuses on this time period. And also the setting is very different. So you will hear a lot of times with trad jazz band and let's say a big band that they will play similar songs, but with traditional style bands, the instrumentation is different. So you will have a drummer, an upright bass player, pianist, and 3 horns, like cornet player, a clarinet player, and a trombone, right? But with big bands, you have a much larger ensemble. So that's just a difference between, a similar difference between a trad jazz band and, let's say, a big band or a swing band, right? Or orchestra. So the next song I want to introduce is "Et là-bas," which is a Creole song, and a vocalist named Lizzie Miles performed this song. And she's not really talked about that much, but I definitely want to highlight her name because she's extremely influential in jazz music and also Creole songs. And so the next song again is "Et là-bas." for Shapey, everybody. So, just repeat after me. Say, "Eh la ba." I can't hear y'all. "Eh la ba." Sounds good. It's easy, right? So when I sing it, I want you to sing it back to me. Sounds good? All right, y'all ready? 1, 2, "Eh la ba." "Eh la ba." "Eh la ba." "Eh la ba." Say, "Eh la ba." "Eh la ba." "Eh la ba." "Eh la ba." Come on, clap your hands right there. Let's take it out. "Eh la ba." "Eh la ba." "Eh la ba, chérie. Comment ça va?" Oh, "Eh la ba." "Eh la ba." "Eh la ba, chérie. Comment ça va?" Oh, mon cher cousin, mon cher cousin, mon là, mes cousins, mon mange trop, mon mange trop. Oh, ma la combo, c'est "Eh là-bas, eh là-bas, eh là-bas, chérie. Oh, comment tu vas? Last time, eh là-bas, eh là-bas, eh là-bas, chérie. Oh, comment ça va? Yeah. Give yourselves a hand clap. Y'all sound good. Awesome. I hope you know there'll be some more singing going on. Yes, we have. Saskia Walker already walked up, so yes, she's here. She's going to sing. Yes. So we're singing, the next song is "It Don't Mean a Thing." And again, this song is made popular, I believe, by Duke Ellington, right? But this song is also played here in New Orleans a lot. And we're going to do a rendition of it for you. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, 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 do I.
It don't mean a thing, all you gotta do is sing.
Do I, 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 do I. It makes no difference if it's cold or hot.
Just give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it
Don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is swing. Do I, 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 do I.
It don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is sing.
It makes no difference if it's cold or hot.
Just give that rhythm everything you got. Oh,
Don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. Let me hear you say. One more time. Cut the music. So next we're gonna feature Saskia Walker on Take the A Train.
Sugar Hill way up in Harlem. If you miss that A train, you find your Mr. Pick his way to Harlem. Hurry, get on now, it's coming. Listen to the rails are humming. All aboard, get on that A train. You'll be on Sugar Hill in Harlem. Up in Harlem, and if you miss that A train, you'll find your Mr. Quickest way to Harlem. Hurry, get on, now it's coming. Don't you hear the rails are humming. All aboard, get on that A train. Soon you'll be on Sugar Hill in Harlem. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. If you're in New Orleans, you take the streetcar. That's all right. That was all right. So this is about the time where we take time to answer any questions that you may have regarding National Park Service, our whole life of being a musician, where to go to eat, what's the best way to get to, I don't know, a particular parade or whatnot. We want to educate you as well as entertain you, right? So I know you have come to New Orleans with questions. If you've been down to the visitor center, everyone comes asking such and such. So this is the time to also ask questions, please. Yes, ask a question. All right. No one has a question? Oh, that's fine. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this set list and a little bit about New Orleans. How many of it is your first time here in New Orleans? Okay, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I have a question for you. Anyone can answer. What made you come to New Orleans, right, besides food and music? I said, yes. I'm sorry, repeat that? All right, nice. So the lovely young lady said that her niece is here for a few months. And have you been here for a long time, or have you been like exploring New Orleans at all? All right, nice, nice. Please go to some parades or stop down by a visitor center. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's a long trek. I remember back in high school, I used to do marching band as well, and I definitely got my workout for the year just during the Mardi Gras season. But yes, so please visit our visitor center down the street at 419 Decatur to find out more about our park, right? And the mission, again, I said it was to instill a public appreciation for New Orleans jazz music. And I also talked about how traditional jazz music is different here with the setting, with the instruments, and also I want to talk about the style and rhythms that's different. With the song "Et là-bas," I mentioned that it's a Creole tune, but when I was counting off the song, I kind of clapped out this rhythm that's not typical 1, 2, 3, 4 that you would normally hear when someone's counting off a song. I did this rhythm called Bambula rhythm, and that rhythm was brought here through the Caribbean islands as well as Cuba, and so what we like to do here in New Orleans is take many influences from the French, Spanish, and put that in our music and put it in our culture. And this is why the music is so different, because you can't go up to, I don't know, Utah. I'm just naming a place. No offense to Utah. But anywhere and find this melting pot of cultures, right? Right? Did anyone, you have a comment? Yeah. So you get my point, right? The music is different here because we have this mixing of cultures. And I'm dying for someone to ask a question. So if anyone goes down to the visitor center, do not ask anything. We will not answer it for you. I'm kidding. Yes, go ahead. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he should answer that. Not sure.
For clarity, I am the youngest of 6 boys, and my parents were Ellis and Dolores, and my 5 brothers are Branford, Winton, Ellis III, Delphio, and Mboya. So if that's the ones you had in mind, yes.
Yeah, y'all must have known that he was coming because we have a larger turnout than we usually do. I don't know. I hope that's not the case. I heard someone else. Anyone? Oh, yes. Favorite king cake place. Favorite king cake place. Favorite king cake place. Randazzo's is a good spot. All right, you said something else? The best type of cake. Traditional. Forget the filling. All that filling stuff, leave it not in, leave it away. Yeah, put it away. No filling. Yes. Randazzo's also like Gambino's. Yeah. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that out loud. Forget that. I'm not supposed to say a particular place. X that. Whatever I just said, you didn't hear it. Just go to Randazzo's. Yeah. Yeah.
Walmart's is good.
And Walmart is pretty good. Yes, you have a question?
I got the baby.
Yes, that's a good thing.
Queen for the day, what does that mean?
Okay, so the lovely lady said that she got the baby for the king cake, and she wants to know, what does that mean? That means you buy the next king cake, right, for whoever is, for whatever party that you have. Please provide the next king cake. If you do not provide the next king cake, I can't say something good is going to happen. I can't say that. But yes, that's all that means. It's all good and fun. Actually, we had a nice king cake party down at our site, and someone has the baby, but I'm not sure who got it. They have not told us. So I'm publicly broadcasting that whoever got the king cake down at our site, please bring the next king cake so we can continue with the party. But all right, so I said a lot. Yes. Repeat that question. I didn't hear you. The best place to stand for a parade, I would say, it's under the Claiborne Bridge if you like a lot of noise and if you enjoy all the hype. If you enjoy a crowd of people, I would definitely say go under the Claiborne Bridge, or underpass. Another spot that I enjoy is the corner of St. Charles and Napoleon Avenue. That's a really nice spot. You have the restaurant that you can go to, and usually the high school marching bands that pass through there typically play music. There are a lot of spots during the parade where the band is just marching on and then, taking a break, but that spot specific is where the marching bands play. You'll see the dancers and the majorettes doing the whole shebang at that corner. I can't think of any other spot, but those two would. Today's parade, I don't know, is tonight? West Bank? We have a parade on the West Bank today? Oh my goodness, I only know of Namtok. Namtok is another big parade. Someone tell me what's the parade today? Okay, that must be a new one. Out of my bleep years, I have not come across that. That is cool. Well, I hope you have fun there. I was thinking about the parades over here on this side of the river. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's all right. West Bank is the best bank, but we'll keep that over there. But if you're here throughout the rest of the week, please enjoy the parades and stay safe. Make sure you walk in pairs and whatnot. Definitely don't want any accidents, so walk in groups. So we're going to keep this train moving. But before I do so, I want to also talk about the Preservation Hall Jazz Band. So I talked about Sweet Emma Barrett, I think. Did I mention her? No, I did not mention her. But I did the song Big Butter and Eggman. And that's another band today that still plays trad style music. And you can also catch that band in the evening. I would say we have Tuesday nights. Mr. Kerry Lewis Sr. said you should also come out there and hear some live trad jazz music. And Sweet Emma Barrett used to be the pianist for them during the late 19th century and early 20th century. And she also, I believe, wrote that song. So it's all connected here. And I believe the Preservation Hall Jazz Band is one of the few places and bands that are still continuing to pass on the tradition, unlike in other spaces. So we're going to keep this show rolling with I Let a Song Out of My Heart, led by Saskia Walker.
Sweetest melody. I know I lost heaven, 'cause you were the song. Since you and I have drifted apart, life doesn't mean a thing to me. Please come back, sweet music. Am I too late to make amends? You know that we were meant to be more than just friends. Believe me, darling, when I say I won't know sweet music until you return someday. Let a song go out of my heart. It was the sweetest melody. I know I lost heaven 'cause you were the song. Since you and I have drifted apart, life doesn't mean a thing to me. Please come back, sweet music. I know I was wrong. Am I too late to make amends? You know that we were meant to be more than just friends, just friends. I let a song go out of my heart. Believe me, darling, when I say I won't know sweet music. I won't know sweet music. I won't know sweet music until you return someday. Thank you very much. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans and miss it each night and day? I know I'm not wrong. This feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. It's the moss-colored pines and tall sugar pines where mockingbirds used to sing. I'd like to see that lazy Mississippi hurrying into spring. The moonlight on the bayou, a Creole tune that fills the air. I dream about magnolias in June, wishing I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you left your heart? And there's one thing you know what it means to miss New Orleans and miss it each night and day? I know I'm not wrong, I'm merely getting stronger the longer I stay away. Miss the moss-colored pines, the tall sugar pines, where mockingbirds used to sing. And I'd like to see that lazy Mississippi hurrying into spring. The moonlight on the bayou, a Creole tune that fills the air. I dream about magnolias in bloom, and I am wishing I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you left your heart? And there's one thing more, I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. Thank you very much.
All right, all right. I hope you are continuing to enjoy this program. We will feature Shapey Air with a Jelly Roll Morton tune. And I actually want Shay, I'll let you decide to either tell us about the tune after you finish or before. Would you like? All right, good, good.
Hello, everyone. This next tune is a tune entitled Whining Boy Blues by Jelly Roll Martin. And it's actually one of his first, well, according to him, is one of his first compositions that he ever wrote when he used to play in the brothel in Storyville. And if you ever get a chance to listen to the lyrics of this song, just be prepared. But we're not going to sing the lyrics tonight, or today rather. Yeah, so here's Whining Boy Blues by Jelly Roll Morton.
If you want to get your fair share of not so radio friendly lyrics or songs, just go to some parades. up one more time for Shea Pierre, Carrie Lewis Sr., and Jason Marsalis. We have two more songs for you, and then this will conclude this hour. And I hope you have learned something more about traditional style music. And again, please go out and support live music. Go to Preservation Hall Jazz Band and really soak yourself and immerse yourself in the New Orleans culture. There's no place like New Orleans, and we just want to thank you for being here. I want to take this time to shout out New Orleans Jazz Museum. There's a 5 o'clock show, I think either in here or the balcony, and it's a free concert sponsored by the New Orleans Jazz Museum, so you can get some more live music. Please visit our site, the New Orleans Jazz National Historical Park site, down at 419 Decatur, to collect your park stamps. If you know about that, if you've been following the park, you can collect your cancellation stamps there. We have programs for the rest of the week. On tomorrow, we will feature a Cuban musician, so come on out and just enjoy the free programming. And we're going to send you off with Bourbon Street Parade. Shea Pierre on piano. Carrie Lewis Sr. on bass. Jason Marsalis on drums. Saskia Walker on voice. I'm Jay Perdue. Thank you for coming through. And if you're going back home, please come back. And this song is dedicated to you coming back to New Orleans and hopefully making it your home, okay? So this song is titled Going Back to New Orleans by Joe Liggins. Now I want you to try this bambula rhythm right here. So we'll clap it out. Say, yeah, that's good. Maybe move it a little bit. Move those shoulders just a little bit. Tap that feet just a little bit. Keep it going. Going back home, see Nane to the land of the beautiful queen. I'm going back home, see my baby, going back to New Orleans. Oh, I'm going back home, see Nane to the land of the beautiful queen. I'm going back home, see my baby, going back to New Orleans. Marsalis, Carrie Lewis Sr., Shea Pierre, Saskia Walker, and Jay Perdue. Thank you for coming through. Have a safe Valentine's Day. Have a safe Mardi Gras. Thanks to the New Orleans Jazz Museum. Visit them at nolajazzmuseum.org for future programs like the 5 o'clock show, and also visit nps.gov/jazz for programs at our site down the street. 419 Decatur, don't forget it.
Thank you. Have a good one.